What's your name again?
Hi, I'm Drake.
And I'm Bone.
Bone.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
wow,
to
this is
meet
the first
you.
time we've ever shaken hands.
Is that the first shake?
I think so. I don't think I've ever shaken your hand before.
Maybe a high five or a fist bump.
Right. All right, let's get into it. What do we got here? Ren?
Yeah, we haven't done Ren in a while. This is one that dropped about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I had it saved up on that PC over there to us to do, but this is Ren featuring Kit. No idea who Kit is.
Right, we're gonna find
This
out.
is called Slaughterhouse.
Let's do it. Let's check it out.
All right, guys. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, comment, like, all that fun stuff. And we're going to get right into this. Here we go. It's been a while, so I'm looking forward to Ren.
Yeah.
Somebody, anyone help. Anyone help, I've been going through hell. Hell, I've been going through. Hell, I've been going through. I've been at odds with myself. I've been so lost in my health. I've been feeling like deleting myself. Man, I've been going through hell.
Walls are closing for the chosen. Bodies ripped up, zipped and frozen. One by one will all fall.
I was not prepared for another vocalist.
I was not, but it's really nice.
It's like he's talking about all the hardship he's going through, and then she comes in with this high,
Yeah.
really nice melodic.
I didn't know if was there like an intentional auto-tune on there? I couldn't tell.
I don't know, but I don't think it's auto-tune. I think she's just got a really great voice.
No, I'm not saying that it's being used to tune her voice, but there was a slight flutter in there.
I backed
It sounded
it back
like
up.
auto-tune to me.
I just wanted to hear it again.
No, let's by all means.
Yeah, and if any other Renegades or Renaissance gals are here, we apologize. We've been kind of going down the warning rabbit hole lately, so it's too much stuff and not enough time. Here we go.
Somebody, anyone help. Anyone help, I've been going through hell. Hell, I've been going through. Hell, I've been going through. I've been at odds with myself. I've been so lost in my health. I've been feeling like deleting myself. Man, I've been going through hell.
It's crazy. It says he's been deleting himself. Man, I'm going through hell, and then she comes in.
Yeah, he's been very sick lately.
Yeah, I did see that.
You
What?
just went to the end of the song here and trying to jump the gun.
How did I do that?
I'm not sure what the other two, Elysium, I'm not sure what those are referred to. And then
I'm
I
sorry,
didn't
guys.
see the second one. The third one, I believe, is Gaia, which is the goddess of the earth, if I'm not mistaken.
It's like the Mother Earth. It's kind of like the other name for just nature in general. Yep.
Anyone help, I've been going through hell. Hell, I've been going through. Hell, I've been going through. I've been at odds with myself. I've been so lost in my health. I've been feeling like deleting myself. Man, I've been going through hell.
Walls are closing for the chosen. Bodies ripped up, zipped and frozen. One by one will all fall down. Welcome to the slaughterhouse.
Roll over shards of shattered glass, a masterclass of surviving inside a plaster cast. Martial artist, Arkham Asylum, night's darkest. Half-heartedly, haphazardly start this. Shallow tombs, open wounds that don't heal. Cold steel incision, a mountain made a molehill. Through fields of the valley of doubt, I pass out, revive with the mouth-to-mouth. I stay locomotion, move with a chokehold. Goalpost, moving, grow up.
Okay, the wordplay is insane.
It is.
Goalpost, locomotion. It's just like he's kind of. Oh, they call that in the different syllables. They do doubles and triples.
Entendres?
Entendres, where they break down a song, a word, so they can make the rhyme work, and they bend it. I watched a bunch of before I ever started the channel with Gypsy, and then we started doing our thing. I watched a number of reaction channels of stuff on stuff that I really liked. Like I watched a lot of Hangover Gang, Tom McDonald stuff on reaction channels to get other people's takes. And I really got into watching other people going down the journey. And I was like, man, I want to take somebody down that journey. And that's when Gypsy and I started. But there's a couple guys and a couple girls that would do reactions that would do a lot. The breakdown on the lyrical and the rhyme schemes and
that's interesting.
How they put it all together and then the flow. And a lot of times it's like the voice fluctuation and how they keep it going. And then when they do, they bend a bar. They bend different words to make it fit in their rhyme scheme. And there's probably 4 or 5 different people out there that I've watched that are really, really informative about how they break it down, that know so much more about the rap side of things. And that's kind of what he's doing here. That before, I mean, full disclosure, we're a couple old school metalheads. So
alternative
rock, grunge, punk rock, classic rock, metal. But I know rap, that early days rap and some stuff that I like. But to be able to tell you what style it is or
something I understand
the way they do the flow
I know what I like,
or whatever. Yeah, I know if I hear it, I know if I like it. Sorry. That just got really interesting, that whole little deal with him, with them wandering through this maze or whatever it is.
A mountain made a molehill through fields of the valley of doubt. I pass out, revive with the mouth to mouth. I stay locomotion, move with a chokehold. Goalpost moving, grow up then grow old. Hocus pocus, voodoo and black holes. Tobacco, I light up with my hat low. The last of the prophets, heaven sent Nephilim, roaming the earth with a severed wing. While the sword of Damocles
is spikes in his face.
Thoughts that torture porcelain skin. Who's the kingdom come king that brings the conquest to conquer his sins? I bring whispers caught by the wind. Aboard the fetus, and here lies the body of Ren. And pain makes men out of boys that were lost. It's across to the homies. And some get body bags, it rag tagged, and it still hurts low key. These concrete streets breed wolves from sheep in the land of the holy. And the legend don't die. I love that guy. This one's for the broskies. Pedal to metal, you know how he. The devil and Jezebel coming for. A jackal is hiding inside of.
Those are all Rens. Or he's got a bunch of people with the same haircut.
Wow.
They all look like him. And I thought Nova Rockefeller was crazy with some video work. That's insane. That's tight.
For the broskies. Pedal to metal, you know how he. The devil and Jezebel coming for. A jackal is hiding inside of my. Taking your rosy cheeks, painting them blue. Turning your clique into skeleton crew. Stripping the soul from the base of your shoes. So watch my tongue, my words are laced with. I'm lying in truth, it's a fire in the booth. Switch up the star like bisex, impress your heavy lift, tricep, bicep.
Wow, whoa.
Thunder and lightning writing on Tesla. Connect, direct, pause, disconnect. Working in a lab, I'm mad bad.
Wow. That's awesome. That's some cool work.
A million degrees, graduate semester. I pull it in the knee till you kneel to the emperor. They say, he say, she say.
People like to bicker as humanity erodes.
OKK with an AK pointed at the KKK. That's how your killer goes. Killer goes. Giddy sick of the most. QD quicker on the trigger. Click, 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 click. Empty chamber, fill it, reload. I cock it and hold. Bullet in the chamber, explode. And burrow through the pricks. Go, let's go. Welcome to the slaughterhouse. Soccer making crack. When I spread, that's the bread and the butter and I bled. For the love of music dead. Undercover, tell the coroner I left. Resurrect, motherfucker. G. Sick? Yeah, I'm sick. I think I told you that I'm sick. Suck a click. And when I pull up on your click. Click, click, click. Homicidal, traumatic. Welcome to the slaughterhouse, bitch.
Wow. Is he going to be under that mask? Of course he is.
That's crazy.
That was insane.
Hang in there, Ren.
Okay, that was the video work alone. Like having like a bunch of him standing there. Obviously, he did multiple shots to do that. Or just
the camera was moving, so what they could have done is they could have. You would hold the camera still, and you would film each thing and then put it all together.
All the ones on the outside were doing the head opposite of the one in the middle. And then when he comes up with the gun behind him and he shoots and you see the blood stain, that was tight. But when he's sitting at the desk with the sword in his hand and he's holding his head in his hand, and
that's.
I mean, obviously, but
Cool.
it looked really awesome.
It's very creative what he did.
I
apologize for the thing. I got a little choked up, and it's like, man.
I understand the slaughterhouse is representing like society.
Yeah.
And that the system is just going to chew you up and spit you out. Because at the beginning, it's like he's talking about all the problems he's had. He's been sick and how really nobody cares. And then it would have been interesting to see her, what she looked like and how she fit in. But it was also kind of cool he was everybody in the video. I think he was everybody.
I think it was.
I don't think any of the other people. I think it was all him. It was pretty cool.
I think that was very creative.
Lyrically, I'd have to watch that at least 3 or 4 more times just to follow all of the rhymes. But the flow is great. I liked it.
Yeah, well, it's interesting how he's talking about deleting himself, and at the end he deletes several of himself.
Oh yeah.
Oh. I mean, I know what it's like. I know what it's like from the outside watching someone who suffers from an autoimmune problem. And I mean, I can't compare it to what he's going through because I don't live with him. I don't know.
Right.
But it's hard to watch. So I can only imagine. Because, like, my wife is very independent as far as she doesn't sit idly. She doesn't sit still. And when it hits her, it's like not only is it difficult because you're going through the physical aspect of it and the mental suffering, but the fact that it totally goes against everything that you are. Because like Ren, he had to cancel a tour. He had a tour planned. It's like he went to Canada and he got what he thought, at least from the outside, seemed like some decent results. Then he comes back to the UK and then he starts to suffer. I can imagine it being incredibly frustrating.
Never really talked about any of that on camera. About your wife.
Oh, well.
I mean,
I just feel like to me, it's like when you talk about Slaughterhouse.
Well, it's like for you, it'll help you connect with people that are watching so they understand that you fully understand what Ren's dealing with on a day-to-day basis.
Yes.
Like they might not be dealing with the exact same situation, but I know just because I know what your wife goes through. And
what's really interesting too is that you know the masks that he had at the end, that with the black motorcycle mask. So my wife released some videos, 2 so far,
and I need to. So I'm gonna review them without you.
And so she's using those masks. Like I have that very mask at my house.
Really?
Yeah, and I was gonna like. And
now here comes Ren doing a video. With
yeah, and I was we just.
So you already dropped those videos a while ago.
Yeah, 2 of them, and so I was just talking to her about because it's like it's really her. It's like I'm doing a lot of the music, but she's doing the vocals and she's filming all the videos, and I'm not even in them. I'm only in them as far as playing music on the tracks or whatever. So it's really I just come up with whatever I wanted to come up with, and she picks it and does what she does. And sometimes I help her record them with lyrics or whatever. But it's really her project.
Yeah,
and the stuff that I do by myself is totally different. But it's interesting, and I was going to use the black one to if I ever show up in the videos, I would be using the all black one.
You'd be wearing
she uses the white one for her.
Gotcha.
And so I just that's just.
I need to definitely.
My life is like that. It's so weird.
I need to definitely. I've been behind.
Yeah, look, man. I understand. I've
been just this like. I get home and I'm exhausted. But anyway, we could ramble on that for a while. So, thank you for being here. If you're first time here, consider subscribing. Give us a thumbs up. Let us know in the comments below what you liked, didn't like, and if there's more Ren you want us to check out that we haven't checked out. We have checked out Big Push and Ren quite a bit. So go back and check our feed. I've done High Ren twice, once with Gypsy, and then Gypsy played it for me and blew my brain out of my head, and then played it for Bone, and that started the Ren roll. But the Ren roller coaster, but we're into all kinds of stuff. So feel free to suggest anything at all that you think we might be interested in.
For one more thing before you go, is that I believe that Ren is suggesting consider the slaughterhouse of the mind. The slaughterhouse of suffering that one person can endure.
Oh yeah, because the amount of pain, like some people can deal with different degrees of pain better than others,
Yeah.
and then some people have very low pain tolerance. But when you're dealing with like autoimmune disability or different things where you're like your joints lock up or you have spasms or whatever it is, it's physical trauma. I have minor, and it's my right shoulder, my right elbow, and my right wrist. The wrist is shattered from indoor soccer, and whenever it gets damp and cold, it is just my hand all the way up, all the way from here, all the way to here is just.
Gets numb.
Well, no, it's pulsing pain because I have holes they drilled in this bones, and here for an external fixator to keep it from moving. So now, whenever it gets cold, this joint is achy, but this area right here is just like, it's just like pulsing those two holes that they drilled. Then my right elbow, and my right shoulder from the wreck I had, it's been like when I wrecked the GTI.
Yeah, I remember.
And it has never really, it's there. If I sleep wrong, it'll just be sore. It'll ache. It's crazy.
Wow.
But I can't even really fathom the amount of pain that some people deal with on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, it's amazing what people can.
They have that
endure.
pain clinic too, where it's supposed to be. They have some sort of treatments and stuff that you can actually.
Yeah, especially if you don't want to go the drug route.
Yeah, there's one here in Abilene too. Anyway, we're getting out of here. We rambled on like 5 minutes there. We apologize, but it's all. When you're reacting to music videos, the conversation that comes up is half of the fun of the reaction because it's where it takes you. The music is great. Ren is amazing. It's one of the most unique and awesome solo kind of independent artists that we found on this whole little journey. So thank you for being here. I'm Drake. This is Bone. And we'll catch you guys on the next video.
Be safe out there.
Holla.